Hey, I'm Nick, and today I want to just talk about the topic and how media is in a constant battle for your attention. I mean, it's obvious if you start looking around, almost every time you see a screen that isn't your own phone or laptop, you are bombarded with something that may be flashy or may be very interesting in the first few seconds. And in just that little space of time, it has grabbed your attention. In fact, companies will spend hundreds of dollars. Actually, wait, no. Companies will spend literally thousands of dollars or even more just to be in front of your eyes and in your face talking about what they want you to start thinking about. And this is because they want you to take a certain action. And that might sound very normal to start off with, but once you really start thinking about it, where you put your attention is where your life goes. If you start focusing more on buying something than selling something, then whenever you are given a good opportunity to do so, you're going to take it and you are going to get into the habit of just buying stuff. But in a less commercial way, these bombardments of ads trying to grab your attention, and when they are successful and they have taken your attention away from your goals or aspirations, then that means that your brain is susceptible to the information in the ads and the message that they're trying to push. Once they have successfully gotten your attention and you are no longer focused on your goals, it is now very easy to keep on guiding you through their funnel to be able to persuade you to do a certain thing or act a certain way. And so that is why there is such a high price on your attention. However, most people just give their attention away super easily. And what's even worse is that once your focus is away from your goal, then it's harder to actually get your focus back on your goal. Because most likely, whatever you're trying to work on isn't as distracting and in your face as most advertisements that you'll see. And so, as soon as we can put a barrier between us and the media and are able to form our own thoughts and our own aspirations away from the persuasion of higher ups just trying to buy our attention, the sooner we can actually develop ourselves. And so the first step to this is to, of course, get off those social medias and get away from being in a position where it leaves you susceptible to being bombarded with ads, like when you're watching TV, when you're on your phone, when you're scrolling through mindlessly. That's an even greater opportunity for a message to tuck in underneath your subconsciousness and leaves you open to thinking about it almost more than your actual goal. And once you have that actual physical barrier of not being able to see any of those advertisements, you're actually able to have more of an open mind. You're able to think about your goal and the bigger picture of what it means to accomplish whatever you're working on or whatever tasks lead into that goal and position you want to be in your life. And in fact, one of the best ways to go against this system of other people trying to buy your attention and make you a consumer, it's to actually create and give out content yourself. As soon as you distance yourself from a social media, then you're actually able to create yourself into the person who's actually creating and is therefore not able to be penetrated by tactics that they already know, that they already know what's going to be catchy and what's going to be distracting once they've already mastered the art of it. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into how to actually create and give out content yourself, as that's a topic for another day. But as a whole, if you're able to distance yourself from being in the position of the normal day consumer who's on TV, who's on their phone, who's outside looking at billboards, and start making yourself the personality of the person who's either away from those things or who is churning out that content as well and is not able to be influenced by their own methods, then that is when you can actually have governance over your own mind. That's it for today. But if you still want more to do with anything productivity tips or tricks, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description below. But until then, I'll see you later.